The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions more than 100 years. And today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Returner decides to fair catch this. first down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Back to throw. It's Jackson. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Setting the tone early for how about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Fighting him off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route. The catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Brought down quickly, but it's a big game through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Looking downfield, it's Willingham. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone, but the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
He's now trying here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is caught. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Handoff from the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Willingham. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
2nd and goal for the offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Well, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, go for it on 4th down. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. And the Miami offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across midfield. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
So, 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll hand it off. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain. So it sets up a 3rd and 8. Come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Willihan. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards on a 1st down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute to football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
An important third down and goal now. To the air, it's Willihan. The defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense retakes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's got some space. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Hogs.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
PAC puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Dropping back, it's Jackson. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
PAC up and good to get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Razorbacks come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll run it here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He's going to try to return the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Miami offense is back on the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. This will likely be the last play of the half. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. One more play before they head to the locker room. Back to throw. It's Jackson. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. So let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it off to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Gets into space at the 50. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Back to pass. It's Woolihan. The short completion of the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field. It's Woollyhan. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Running play called on third and short. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Razorbacks looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
So they'll try to add to the lead down to the PAT. After the PAT, the lead is 20. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Woolihan. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The secondary backed up off the ball now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for the wide out. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot back.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The completion makes it second down. He'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Enough for a first down at the 37. The Hurricanes come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 20. Touchdown, Hogs. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. This should be the last play of the quarter. To throw, it's Jackson. Receiver makes the grab. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain of the play. He's out of bounds, and that'll end the 3rd quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. The DB's backing off from the line now. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Here's the 2nd down play. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back, it's Jackson. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial. The ball is loose. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Extending the play now. And a nice gain there on the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Jackson. The pocket breaking down. Got him. He's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And here comes a deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. First down here for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Hard running through a tackle. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The 10. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAC is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. To the air. It's Jackson. Using his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and it's a fumble. Recovered by the offense and good for first down yardage. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of it.
Aiming for the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. Back to the end zone. They say he did not get his foot down. Incomplete. We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in?
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown.
3:25.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's not going to make it. Stop behind the line. Turnover on down. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to throw. It's Willingham. Eludes the rush. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets made on the out route.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Quick throw, testing the middle. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it to the left. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Breaks loose at the 45. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Arkansas. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Miami offense is back on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Jackson. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And a timeout stops the clock, which is 7 seconds remaining in the game. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. And a timeout stops the clock, which is 7 seconds remaining in the game. There's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. The sack sets up second down. Quarterback drops back. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up.